If you want to build unwavering self confidence regardless of success or failure, this video is for you. Hello everyone, welcome to What's Life. If you want to understand life and live life freely and fearlessly, then don't miss any videos on this channel. Keep watching to get not just motivated but inspired. Firstly, let's talk about the difference between self-confidence and self-esteem. Self-esteem is the way we look at ourselves. Self-confidence means knowing we can do something if we know how to do it. Confidence should not be fragile, like once we succeed it goes high and once we fail it goes low. It should continuously go higher. We should have unshakable self-confidence and self-esteem. Now comes the question how? We have to view life as a game, not being too serious about it. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a game to be played. In any game, there are certain rules that have to be followed. If we follow those rules, then we can have high self-esteem. We can take the example of Mahendra Singh Dhoni, who always plays fair, and so even the umpires look at his reactions to give decisions at the time of confusion. A person with self-esteem has a certain calmness on his face. If we don't know how to play a game and still we say that we can play it, it is overconfidence. But if we say I will learn the game and then I can play it, then it is confidence. To succeed in any field, there are three pillars to consider and work on. The first of those pillars is passion. If we aren't in love with the process and are only in love with the result, then that is not passion at all. This will require a lot of motivation, hard work and focus if we are to succeed in it. Now, another thing that we need to understand is even to do the things that we love, we have to do the things that we don't love. For example, to be a cricketer, we need to learn both batting and fielding. We can't only be a batsman just because you are passionate about batting. We need to have passion for playing, not for winning. The purpose of life is to master all aspects of life, then we can be passionate for life. Now, the second pillar is practice. Confidence doesn't mean that if someone said he'll win and he won. Even the best batsman in the world can be bowled by the worst bowler of the opposite team. So the batsman can't be confident that he'll never get out. If he practices well though, even though in the short run he might fail, but in the long run he is assured to succeed. Practice has to be in the right direction. Right practice means learning from the people who are expert in the field that you want to progress in. This is a sign of confidence. We can learn even without being in personal contact from the right people. We are foolish if we take decisions on the basis of opinions of people who don't know anything about the things that we are working on. It is about learning from the right kind of books and from the right kind of people. Now, the last but not the least important point is patience or persistence. We need to be patient and be sure that we are going to in the right direction. Even if we become successful, we need to hold on to these three pillars because it does not take much time for success to turn into failure. Even if you get in the national team, for example, it takes no time to be kicked out after being given some chances. Then, if you have understood the game of life, you'll see if you are playing well, in the right way, and if you are, then you'll focus on continuously playing well. Clouds can't cover the sun forever. The sun, as it is shining, can't be stopped by the clouds for a long time. Don't forget to check out some clothings at the Motivating Clothing Store to keep yourself motivated every day in life. If you have any ideas to increase self-confidence, put them in the comments down below to help each other and me. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel by hitting the channel icon to get notified to learn about life, and give the video a like if you found it helpful for you.